Hi everyone, namaste, it's Felicia. I want to talk to you about the program I'm doing and I'm really excited about here in Nashville on August 20th. It's called The Beauty of Living an Inspired Life. And it really is the guidelines. There are 10 guidelines from a yogic perspective on how to handle our relationship with ourselves and the relationship with our world. A yogi is striving and constantly working on evolving themselves to be a more conscientious individual on the planet. And the path of yoga is an 8-limb path about how to do that. What I'll be focusing on are the two limbs of that path, the yamas and the niyamas. The yamas are our relationship with the world, and they include things like not causing harm and telling the truth, right? Not holding on to things, not stealing, very practical things. And then there's the niyamas, and the niyamas are our relationship with ourselves. It's our place where we study ourselves, we learn about our relationship with spirit, we learn about the value of being content, and one of the main principles in the niyamas is the ability to surrender things. In the yogic perspective, it really is this place that we're striving for the ultimate goal of yoga, which is one word: freedom. And in yoga, that word is samadhi. Samadhi means that we are free of limitation. We understand who we are, and we understand that we're able, and it's actually part of our path to become free of limited, because we live in an abundant, unlimited universe. And really, to get to that place, we've got to get things in order. We've got to start living in a really conscious and aware way. And the yamas and niyamas tell us how to do that. They tell us how to relate to things differently, how to relate to ourselves differently. There's such a beauty when you start to live in spirit, and that's what an inspired life is like. You live in alignment with who you truly are. And in yoga it says, you're not this flesh and bones, you're a divine being wrapped up in those things, right? So this form that you're seeing is me, but there's also an essence of me deep inside that is wanting to show itself. And the yogi says, let me show you who I really am. And when you're showing somebody who you really are is truthful. Who you really are is content. Who you really are does know how to surrender, because they understand that there's more going on than meets the eye. So I'd hope that you will join me August 20th. What we'll do is we'll go through a talk like this, and I'm going to go in depth and some really practical guidelines on how does that change our life, and what are some day-to-day practices in order to do that. I'm going to be providing a handbook for everyone to take with them, a little pocket guide, so you can refer to it and say, today I want to practice truth. What would that look like? What would that look like for you? For me, it looks like I wouldn't take part in gossip. I would only answer yes when I meant yes and no when I meant no. And that would really clarify things in a really profound way. So as a yogi, right, I invite you to come, and I want to really offer you a way that you can live a beautiful, inspired life. So I hope to see you in August. Namaste, yogis and yoginis.